Evening. Thanks for joining me on this stream. And I promise today will be more so gameplay and less of me hacking, doing nonsense, all the good fun stuff. So yeah. Quest updated. Oh yeah, so before I go to, I guess, dinner room, we should, I'm gonna take these earrings out because they really hurt. I never wear stud earrings anymore because they like dig into my ear. But this is what I wanted to do today. Ooh, but anyway, I finally figured out my DLC for what is it called? For the game. And so I had a original back in the day, whatever it's called, Dragon Egg or no, Bioware account, and I found it. Figure out the password. I finally got access to that email, and I was like, I'm not gonna pay when I paid for them all back in the day, even though they're like to buy all the DLC is like $20. But I was like dedicated. Okay, I'm not gonna redo it. So I found it, and now we have Slotherings, Soldiers. I don't know why I say Slothering. Soldiers Pass, which we'll do eventually. But let's get to the main storyline here. I think I was doing the Chanters board. Let's go. When I got done, I went and gave her the health pollutions or whatever. So let's go. Let's go, kill some chiz, right? That's the goal, right? Cage. Can I get in there? Oh, I can.
Why are we stopping? As you wish.
I did not want to talk to him at this moment. I wanted to close myself in a cage. Hey guys! Look at that! Close myself in a cage. Hilarious. I wonder if I can... There we go. Anyway. Let's go. I wonder if I play another character and lock them in a cage, what would happen? Let's do that. I don't know. I just thought of that. Let's whack her up in the cage. Will she just randomly appear? Let's see what happens. Oh, no! She's like trapped. Like 100% trapped. They're not smart enough to like not come out of the cage on their own? I guess not.
What is it?
Ooh, everyone got an attitude, don't they? Alright, anyway. Let's go. Let's go kill some things.
Uh-oh.
We are getting mauled. Oh, wow. That's hilarious. Way to go, Woofy.
What now?
Everyone got an attitude. I don't like that. Everyone got an issue. A keepsake? What's a... Sorry, I was looking at my dog. He's making unnatural potential hack noises, and I was like, Ew. So. What are you doing over there, buddy? The heck? Okay. Killed them. Let's save the game because apparently I like to do all this stuff and never save and then get upset when I die. So we're gonna learn from our lessons and not do that. What's all over here? Oh. I guess we'll go over here. What's this?
Vashaden.
I think I figure out why does it say a distinctive landmark, whether it's unremarkable at this time. And it says my hound seems particularly... He's gonna pee on the tree. I think that's what's gonna happen. If I play him, he will pee on the tree. Why does he have 33 level points? It finally caught up. Remember, he was like level 4 last time we played, and then for whatever reason, I never got to see him level up. There goes all of his points, man. I finally get it. Wonderful. Crazy. How many do I have? Let's do 3 at a time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. That's what I'm saying. Jax is gonna be lit. Let's see if he's gonna pee on that tree though. Did I get him any more warm pee? I sure did. 4 damage versus bees. Oh, let's see what happens. I told you he'd pee on the tree. That's hilarious. War dominance. We'll take out the doggo. Finally, Jax is on everyone else's level. Let's go.
Yes.
Where is the issue? Oh, they're bears. They're bears. That's the issue. Oh, wow. Y'all, we just took a bear. The bears. Ooh. Oh, these were those giant spiders. Tis right. Tis right. Unfortunate I can't loot their bodies. What are you doing, pal? What are you doing? Ooh. What? Jesus. He is a mess. Mother. Screw that kid. I'm just kidding. kid. No, I'm serious.
Blessed are the peace, and the stars stood still. All was silent in prayer.
Okay, all my money. Thank you, thank you. They have nothing. I just realized my thing was off. Alright, let's go. Where's that one guy I talked to? I don't remember his name. Oh, Sir Brant, he's right. Right, is that
The
what
Kunari, out of its cage. Indeed. I would question this, but I have far more pressing matters to deal with. Misstep, creature, and it will be your last.
Ooh.
A Kunari does not misstep.
And who are you, then?
I guess I never talked to him.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights? I tell you what I told the others. Nothing here will assist your quest. The urn of sacred ashes is a myth. Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness. If the matter is important, certainly. Other than the dark sport, none of it is good. Teon Logain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
Interesting.
None that we know of. Teon Logain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
You're not wrong.
Now, unless there's something else you need. They are. With the band having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us.
Whack.
I will stay as long as I'm needed. Now, unless there's something else you need. I see. Teon Logain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Teon claims. But either way,
Ridiculous.
there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case. I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
Convenient.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off? Indeed, they're gone. It's true.
I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
That's an impressive feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts? If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some. Now, unless there's something else you need. If the matter is important, certainly.
Awesome. I have no...
Unless there's something else you need.
I should go.
Travel safely.
Awesome. I need that key.
Complete.
There ain't nothing in here worth having. God dang. Alright, let's go kill those darkspawn that were whooping my tail earlier in the game. Where's my drink? Oh, give me a quick second, guys. I'm gonna go get my beverage. Enjoy the sounds of the video game. I will be right back.
I thought he was just too embarrassed.
I'm so dead. I am back, friends. Dang it. Ah! Cover this up. Oh no. I have the name. Yummy. He back here acting loud as hell, chewing that damn bone. Like, holy goodness. There's probably nothing else here. There are no available quests at this time.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
I know, kid. Shut up. You know you're not gonna like
Why are
more,
you here?
so? Death.
What do you mean?
Women are priests, or merchants, or artisans, or farmers. None of those have any place fighting.
I have no idea how to answer this.
It is not done. There is no more to it.
Do you mean your people have no female mages or warriors?
Of course not. Why would our women wish to be men?
What are you talking about? They don't wish to be men.
They shouldn't. That can only lead to frustration.
Stan! No, never mind. Let's drop this.
I'm deceased. He's such a dork.
Did you make any Oh, what a relief. Thank you, Stan.
I just need to get rid of these
what?
straps.
Thank you. Did you make any traps? Oh, what a thank you. Did you oh, what a Did you oh, thank you. Did you make oh. Did you make any traps?
Okay,
Whenever you get around.
we're done. Let's go. Need to sell the ones I need. What the heck is this?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care.
Great.
But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
What are y'all gonna do? You are nothing, honey.
It is done.
Oh, there's plenty of them. Girl, if you don't... What was that? Liliana? That was wild. I don't need any of that. That's it. Out of all of that, and y'all are... Unfortunate. Who needs this sword? Let's see if anyone needs it. It does not matter to anybody. Oh, does it matter for me? No, I don't. I'd rather keep the family sword.
I think it's because
Sensible dog spawn.
Oh, come on. These fools. I just wanted to get... No. Whatever. I guess we'll battle.
Leave us alone!
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads.
No.
Then I suppose we're doubly fortunate.
I just want him to be the
name's
person.
Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says a half of it.
You're not wrong.
Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your part than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
I just need a good team. That's it. And guys, I just need some Doritos. I didn't need that dagger. Forgot about that sword. Technically, with damage, mine is 870 for attack. Whatever. Well, let's go. Let's go. So we're gonna go to Redcliffe. Then we're gonna go to Soldiers Pass, if that's what's called. I don't remember. The Archdemon.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing.
You're not wrong.
It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too. Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow,
appreciate this.
You're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
New quest. Enchantment? Enchantment.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service once again. I saw your camp and remembered the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits in the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago. Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
It won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
I love this. Let's enchant something.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed. He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
I love him so much.
Enchantment!
They have new enchantments. Let's see if I can buy more.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. Dwarven merchants are common enough on these roads, aren't they? Some folks aren't happy about Tern Logain being named Regent. There are rumours he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tern Logain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and...
With your discount. I wonder if they have any, like, other things. I just want to enchant this store. Let's do a lightning room, shall we? Yay, I got the backpack.
Enchantment?
There we go. Task on task. Oh, I want a snack. I just want you close so we can stay forever.
Yes. As you wish.
Yes? Well, here I am.
So I'm going to try these. Jojo, move. I don't know what they're called. Oh, I remember these. These are like... I'm pretty sure this is Korean. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it's Korean. So it's Korean. And they're Korean... like Funyuns, they're onion rings. Joe, get out of here. I haven't had these in ages, like literal years. And I bought it from a store here in my location that sells them, and I forgot I had them. And I'm very excited to try them right now when I travel to Denham. Oh, I just thought of something. Anyway, this is what we're gonna try. Get out of here. They smell like very fishy onion rings. But they're very uniform in size. Like, every single one of them are this size. And none of them are broken, like Funyuns. Oh, they have, like, a seasoning on them. Ooh, they're good. But definitely very fishy. Get from over here. Shoo. Let's travel to Denham, I guess, first? Yeah? Not Denham, Redcliffe, right? Actually, I need to talk to Alistair.
What do you need? You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did. I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
No, I was talking on the front plate, Jordan.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of. I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him. Yes. I know. I think he came from Hyeba, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
Oh, I forgot. This character, she just lost her whole family.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little. I'd like that. So would he, I think.
There we go. Work on making this man my love interest. Who am I bringing along?
Yes.
Should I bring Stan or the dog?
Yes.
Vashaden.
Indeed.
Let's go to Redcliffe. And we'll go to Soldier's Pass.
Will you stop eating?
Oh my god, dude. Get killed by artillery.
I'm hungry. Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
Should I jump him? Or should I, you know, leave him behind? I feel like, yeah. Just bring my own ambush for a change. I love that. That's it? Oh, there's one more.
I tried to be merciful. further now. As you desire.
I didn't know I could do that. That's funny.
It cannot be. Sadly not.
Really?
It's done.
This is why I always have her with me.
Lovely. No.
Girl move.
I finished. What now? Oh.
Oh my god. I just blew myself up. I am laid out right there. Scared the bejesus out of me.
What? Lovely. Oh, I do
It's very funny. I obviously can't sense that.
As you desire.
At least not yet. That was hilarious. It scared the Jesus out of me. Y'all
And
saw
so
me
I
jump.
shall. Of course.
Girl, if you want to attack
All
that.
right. And so I shall. Trap right ahead. Allow me. I could do that for you.
Apparently I'm not good at that. But Liliana is great at lockpicking and amazing at traps. Just not me. I guess that's everything. Let us go. Oh, well, in what direction am I traveling? Oh, tower. That was right there. I've missed my escape. There we go.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier. Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Al Eamon exactly? No, I'm not his son. I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Our Lehman took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kalen my half-brother, I suppose. Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kalen's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Al Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. She may have, but I think it's more likely that she feared the rumors might be true. I can't blame her for that. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated
Something
him there
American.
and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Al Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kalen's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
He's such a bitch. I'm just kidding.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Yes, he will.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard? We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying. We've no army to defend us, no Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead, and those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Bandit. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Bandit, Al Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Lovely.
Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arm.
I remember you, Ban Tegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tan Logain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Logain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Kalen risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Logain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar. Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill.
Gravely?
No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault. Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course. I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes? Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more. Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him. I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries. All I know is these things don't fall easily. You hack them to pieces and still they come. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Zesty.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
Father returned yet?
Blessed art thou who seeks his
They're
return.
gone, dear boy.
Blessed is the prophetess
Gone on a
Isabel,
long trip.
sacrificed to the
When
Holy
will they
Throne.
be back?
May the
I
chant
miss
reach the
them.
Maker's ears and tell him of our country.
I thought she was talking to me. I was like, who's lying?
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Kokari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since. I am. You've heard of me?
I said, just a hunch. Take
I
care.
thought that might be the case.
That's funny.
Thank you for telling me. Make
Give it 2 seconds and then come back.
good day.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do? Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. He said something about saving Mother. I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful. You will. But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here.
Girl, relax.
We must pray and hope.
What is that smell? Fish? And something else. Oh, more fish.
I'm deceased. He's so irritating.
You know, we don't have the men we need. Their numbers just keep growing each night.
No sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray and hope for a miracle.
I'm your
So
miracle,
you're the
honey.
Grey Warden, are you? I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens. For more reasons than you care to hear, I bet. Still, there's no reason to think Bantegan's lost his mind. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
I'm deceased.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight. I hope you're right. I really do. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge. Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened.
Fair enough.
It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning. We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help. His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first. Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them? I'd appreciate it. Have you spoken to Owen? Is he not the most stubborn fool? We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses. He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out. Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen? Don't drink with him. That's how he sucks you in. Just my luck, our success hint.
Let's go.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. My accent here says you won't. Just you try it, Luther! Be good, I said! Don't you try to come in here!
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
I'm deceased.
Somebody's been drinking.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is. What do you want exactly? Why should I help Murdoch when he, my girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her? She's been my life since my wife passed on to... I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us? Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. Tell you what, if you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter. Not good enough. Murdoch's... I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. All right, then. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot...
There we go.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. Right. I haven't got much.
Ooh, he has stuff. I never buy stuff from him.
Well, it looks like Owen's fine. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle. Yes? What's he up to now? He's a traitor. We could use somebody with his fighting. There's not much time before sundown. You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north.
Say
Right.
less.
Let's hope we see morning.
Mm-mm-mm.
Do you sell a server though?
That house is what's his face's house, right? Wait, where the heck am I going?
You guys have any filters?
It cannot be.
Just like you wanted.
Fun fact, you can use these lamp oil barrels, Jesus, to protect the village. Ooh.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out. So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town. Maybe. Let's hear what you've got. And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got? It's tempting. But a night with you isn't worth risking my neck for Murdoch and those idiots. That's for... Are you serious? I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers. You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Easy peasy. If I had a great cohesion, I could have intimidated him, but I don't. I haven't leveled that up yet because I'm a dingus and never thought about actually how I would need that. So I screwed that up for myself. So I just paid this man a lot of money. But we all know the money hack, so money is nothing to me. Alright, let's go help these fools.
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me? How do you know my name? Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it. Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to... No. I just heard you coming and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now.
I'm dead.
All right. I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want. I can't tell you. It's a secret. No. I won't.
That was easy.
Sadly not. Can't do that. Sorry.
Whack. Oh, she ends up giving me a key, that's right.
I don't like being out here, Dwin. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
Well, he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar.
I'm deceased.
We don't understand what we're at.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. There's not much time before sundown. I have a good...
We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
I'm deceased.
These humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the pointy end. This ought to be interesting.
So last time I tried to intimidate and I failed and I ended up fighting this man and killing the bejesus out of him.
Heaven said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you. The Maker sent you. Maker keep you safe. I won't. Maker keep you safe.
Hello again.
Maker keep you safe.
I found my sister.
Dang it.
I won't forget you.
Or maybe she gives it to me later. I don't know. I need to go talk to this man. Whoops.
I have been setting down in ink details of our exploits, and I have been thinking about ways to describe you. You are unlike any animal I have ever met. Almost human in your intelligence and understanding. So, let me see. You are loyal, yes? That one is obvious. Very, very clever. This is also obvious. You are terrifying when you have to be, but gentle and sweet as a dove at other times. And you are also playful, sometimes gluttonous. No? What is all this?
Did I miss something?
Is begging for food scraps then? Well, alright. You're not gluttonous. You're just a lover of fine foods. How's that?
I'm deceased. He's talking to Madalgo.
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. You never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always priceless.
That's hilarious.
Castle.
That's a gift for what's her face.
As it has been for days. It is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
I don't know what the dominance does. I completely missed that.
Ah, it's sort of like coming home again. But with more undead.
I'm dead.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit I do not know quite how to address you. Is my lady sufficient? Very well then, my lady. I am humbly at your service. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost. No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly? Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
I will be right back, guys.
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. Ask me whatever you wish. I'm not sure. Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith in the village, but I believe... Beyond that, you might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know. You know about as much as I... I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop, and I don't believe we will be enough. When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, Arlessa Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here. The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Denativi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told. We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish. Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks. Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there, or were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood. As you wish. We retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. Ask me whatever you wish. As you wish, my lady. Maker watch over you.
I hear both Murdoch and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news. Very well.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you. I will be grateful of your attempt, even if it fails. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists. Blessed... What is it you need, child? It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, they set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything... Please, have mercy. Help these people. I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. I can pray with them and give them my blessing. But Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that. I cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but these men need to find confidence on their own. I simply won't lie to them. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
It's a lot of running around and nonsense, is it not?
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything? I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts. We shall fight on, nevertheless.
Alright, let's save Redcliffe Village. Whoops!
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned... Good. So do whatever you must and return before it is time. I will be here.
I think I told him everything he needed, right? I guess let's double check.
You guys want to do daytime?
Oh, look at that. He's all dressed up.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. The men's spirits are high for now. Farbet Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helped. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Is there anything else? Oh? Ask away. We're the last defenders of them. No matter what happens, we can't let them evil things in there. If they die, the village is done. I have a good...
I believe if you say I'm ready for nightfall. Oops.
You're such a handsome dog. I think that every time I look at you. Lady Cecilia, I lived with her after my mother died. Had a dog. A small one, just to fit
It depends on where you go. If you tell whoever you want to wait for nightfall with. I think I'll be better up here.
Bonbon. Oh, Bonbon was a terror. He would hide, you know, when he saw you coming.
But I think that way we can prevent it.
rather
From
sharp
up here.
teeth in the ankles. Very painful. He attacked me once, latched onto my leg. I thought it was a diseased rat and kicked. Bonbon flew across the room and over the banister. He survived, but he never came near me after that.
Girth Girl will go on and on, won't she?
Mom!
Yeah, we're gonna need.
Yes.
Let's see how that works out for us.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
Let's go.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
Let's go. Let's say Redcliffe. Ghosts come out the castle, and we're gonna protect it.
They're coming.
Go, guys.
Get to your positions. Make ready.
Jesus. Sketchy, sketchy.
It's time, men. Know that we fight for the Maker.
The unnatural.
Like the traps. Burning hell.
Is that all you got?
Wow, it's like a horde. I didn't think it was go. He can move. I can't move that way at all. is. This is a glitch. Oh, there we go. It's finally over.
Dawn arrives, my friends, and all of us remain. We are victorious. And it is these good folk you see beside me that we have to thank for our lives today. Without their heroism, surely we would all have perished. I bow to you, dear lady. The Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour. Allow me to offer you this, the helm of Sir Ferris the Red, my great-uncle and hero of Ferelden. He would approve passing it to one so worthy. Take it then, and use it in good health.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe. Now they walk with he who is their maker. Long may they know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able.
Awesome.
Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Lovely. Goodness gracious, I'm tired.
You saved us. I can't believe we're alive. And it's... With Mother and Father both gone, I suppose they'll send us to an orphanage. Maybe... I won't forget what you did, though. Neither of us will. Thank you. With Mother and Father dead, we don't have any money. I think we have relatives in Denerim, but we'll be fine. I promised Mother I'd see to Bevan's safety, and I will. Oh, your path is probably much too dangerous for us. There are wagons going there, but it would be expensive.
An honorable act.
That's a great deal of money. With this, I can hire a wagon to take us to Denerim. We have family there, and they'll take us in for sure now. Make a watch over.
Wow. Stin. Stan's a decent man, guys. He just is a little crazy.
We survived! I thought we were goners for sure. What luck you...
Van Tegan or Al Eamon will be calling for volunteers soon, won't they? I'll go when they...
As you desire.
Homegirl's house. Maybe I can, like...
Phew, some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place. Constant fighting. A warrior's life there is blood, ash, and dust. Though I'm not sure who's dirtier. These creatures or Darkspawn. Rebuild. Same thing I intended to do before. Except this time, there's more humans left alive to help. First thing I'm gonna do is get some sleep. For about a week. Go celebrate or whatever it is you're gonna do. You won, right? You're a hero. Or something.
I'm deceased.
So toxic.
Go celebrate or whatever you have to do. If I wanted to fight Darkspawn, I'd have stayed in Orzammar.
He's not wrong.
No thanks. Don't thank me. First thing I'm gonna do is go.
Oh, it is what it is.
Vashaden.
Indeed.
Mm-mm.
No. It cannot be.
Dang it. Let's see if I can convince her to give me the key. Oh, they're gone. Bastards.
Does this thing have a drove chute?
The end is upon us. The dead rise, and foul magic spreads across the land. Repent your sins
We
before
love
death.
doomsayers.
Beg for the Maker's divine forgiveness. I cannot. It is my sacred duty. Magic is everywhere. Everywhere. The time to repent has come.
We love doomsayers. Whoops.
We have been victorious beyond all expectations. Surely I will remain here to guard the village and receive any fellow knights as they continue to return.
I have no doubt that it is because of you we have survived this night and emerged victorious.
Yeah, I know, I'm pretty freaking great.
Move along, friend. Thank you.
Pardon me, I've got the white boy. It is small.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family. I had no idea what lurked in the castle, and I couldn't abandon the people of the village. What if... Maker's breath.
I'm dead.
Tigan. Thank the Maker, you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone. What? Who is this woman, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do. He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logains hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say. I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
Not if it's true.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and husband hostage. Came for help. What more do you want from me?
But I do not understand what you mean by this evil. Did it create the walking corpses? What is it?
Something the mage unleashed. So far, it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
It's not obviously for me.
I do not know. I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must, for Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tigan. Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tigan. Bless you.
I'm not certain. I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my... I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Smart man.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
Smart man.
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
Yeah, Logan, did you beat him bad enough that he was...
You're a good woman. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
No, I don't think we should include the issue that we should be like the 51 and like the same. Some of the middleman and then the
Alright, guys. It's time to call it good. I will see you guys on the next stream. I will not be streaming tomorrow or Monday, so I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Follow me on my socials, which will be ending up posting here soon. Follow me here. We can get reacquainted, all our great stuff. I do have a Twitter, Instagram, and a TikTok, and a YouTube. I mean, on the YouTube, I'm posting all of these lives on there, so you can go back and watch them, do whatever you would like to do, and watch them on your own time, pause, play, whatever. Fast forward, everything. So, like I said, follow me on my socials.
Now?
And every social I have, it is, like I said, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. You could find me at This Is Vega, which will be, like I said, I'll be posting there as well. But anyway, catch you guys on the flip side. See you next time. Bye.